be exposed to losing your retirement nest egg. Take control and secure your investments with philsgang.com. Don't hesitate. Learn, invest, and make profits with Phil's Gang. For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call, 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
The stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grandy.
I'm happy with the Kavanaugh hearings. I watched today for a little while. I saw some incredible answers to very complex questions. He's an outstanding intellect. He's an outstanding judge. He was born for the position. I heard as long as 10 years ago, people were saying he should be a Supreme Court judge. I didn't know him at the time, but I was hearing from a lot of people, friends of mine from Washington and other places, saying that Brett Kavanaugh should be a Supreme Court judge someday. And
to serve as Associate Justice.
Mr. Chairman, I'd like to be recognized for a question before we proceed. Mr. Chairman, 42,000 pages of documents that we have not had an opportunity to review.
Mr. Chairman, if we cannot be recognized, I move to adjourn.
The American people.
Mr. Chairman, I appeal to the chair to recognize.
All right. I'm sure you've heard all that. It's unbelievable. Welcome to Phil's Gang, coast to coast, running the country off the Wall Street Radio Network. This is just unbelievable. While this nonsense is going on, our country, underneath it, is falling apart. It's falling apart. I wish they would spend this guy is qualified. Get it over with. Let's start focusing on this country. You want to make America great again, you got to focus on it. We just got some very bad news today. Our trade deficit is at a 5-month high, $82 billion. What are you, nuts? Also, all of these government contracts, we have awarded more than $50 billion in new federal contracts to companies here in the United States, and they've taken those jobs and shifted them overseas. United Technologies, General Motors, Honeywell, Siemens, they got the money from us, the taxpayer, and no Americans are working. They're not working these jobs. People overseas are working the jobs. In fact, 133,000 Americans have received pink slips so they could take and send these jobs overseas. And we got a real problem showing up right now. The emerging markets are falling apart. I've always said there's going to be one thing, just one thing that's going to take down this market, and it's going to be tied to China. And it's the emerging markets. But before I get into that, this is unbelievable, this trade. Listen to Steve Leisman, the expert on CNBC, what he says. First, remember him?
People are feeling flush in their accounts, spending more than our income coming in.
Yeah. He thinks that's great. People are spending more money than their income, and how they do it is they go out and their household debt is at historic $13 trillion, and between credit cards, student loans, and auto loans, up over $3 trillion. It's all borrowed money. When they say the consumer confidence is up, you hear these people always say, Varney, it's consumer confidence is fantastic. Look how confident they are. Well, they're confident they go out and they can borrow money. That's why they're confident they can borrow money. They're not confident they can get a good-paying job, but they're confident they can go borrow money without a job. In fact, what we're seeing now if you go back to the years leading up to 2008 crash, where did most of that money come from that grew the economy from 2002 to 2008 at 3.5%? Where'd that money come from? Wasn't from wages, wasn't from savings. People went out and they refinanced their house. They used their house as an ATM machine. 65% of the mortgages during those years were refinanced. You know what they are today? We're already up to 45%. That's going on again. So when Steve Leisman and everybody says how great this economy is, look how much money the people are spending, and look at the confidence they have, it's because they're going into debt. Are you kidding? This is nuts. They're just going into debt. How can that be a good economy? I don't understand that. You just keep on going and borrowing until you drop dead? Well, look what happened in 2008. After they took $35 billion out of their homes, and they were assured not to worry that their home would go up that amount and more, they'd get it all back because the houses were so hot, they'd be able to, when they retire, sell their home, take all that cash, and go buy a new retirement home. Things were going to be fantastic. How did that work out? Not so well, did it? It's unbelievable what's going on. This is just crazy. So the debt that we're seeing every day is just getting enormous. And wages aren't taking care of the debt. But yet they tell us how great the economy is doing. That is just so stupid. It's unbelievable. And then you have Leisman saying this.
Is you have stronger U.S. growth. Guess what happens when you have stronger U.S. growth? The trade deficit goes up. In fact, in the aggregate, why the trade deficit is not a problem. In fact, every time that we grow more strongly,
but we're not growing strongly. And trade deficit is a problem, even if things are good. Even if you are growing the economy 4%, you have a trade deficit. It is terrible. This guy's unbelievable. He's so stupid. He should go join all those people at the hearing the other day. You see those people in the back of the room? All those people screaming and yelling? Did you see them? I thought, did you see all the women and the men? I thought there was a conference. They're holding a conference for people who look like baby whales. I mean, they look like a baby whale contest going on in those chambers. You see when they took them out? They're so fat, every one of them. Shooting off their fat mouths. I mean, this is just crazy. So here we are. They're telling us the trade deficit is no problem. From an expert on CNBC, Steve Leisman, the top expert. Oh, there's no problem with trade deficits. There's no consequences. Really? How about trade deficits put the biggest drag on economic GDP growth? The biggest drag ever. Unbelievable. And the trade deficit causes the value of the dollars in your wallet to shrink. You mean you need more pieces of paper to go to the supermarket the next week than you had the week before to buy the same stuff. You need more pieces of paper. Oh, but it's not a problem with Steve Leisman. Makes our economy, these trade deficits make our economy really fragile because we're increasing debt. But nobody cares about that anymore. This is crazy. We lost 4 million of our 12 million manufacturing jobs the last 5 years Obama was in charge because of trade deficits. This is crazy. We're outsourcing $50,000 to $60,000 manufacturing jobs that pay $50,000, $60,000, being replaced by $18,000 to $28,000 jobs. And because of our trade deficit, you know those pieces of paper in your wallet they call dollars that's backed by nothing, backed by air? From 2001 to 2017, that dollar declined by 40% because we're printing so much money. And remember, we started printing all this money in 2008, right after the financial crash, to prop up the economy, to print money and give it to all the institutions, give it to the banks, give it to the hedge funds, to go out and speculate, buy their own stock, so to push the stock market up. What, are you nuts? We'll be back with some great stock ideas in a moment.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
I will make sure that all the stocks that we are engaged in that are going up, we will get maximum returns, and we will be out of those stocks by watching our color-coded chart. You never again will have to worry about being out of an individual stock or an ETF or an index when the market crashes. You will be out before it does happen. All you got to do is join my gang, 877-600-GANG, 877-600-GANG. I'm reaching out to you. All I'm asking you to do is to reach back to the kids at St. Jude when you're making money.
Don't wait. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG. Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com. Thousands of investors trust philsgang.com to deliver the tools and resources they need to invest with confidence. With the Philsgang MaxVest 1000 stock charts, you have the power to create highest quality, color-coded, easy-to-read charts in just a few simple clicks. Designed specifically for technical analysis and investing, the Philsgang MaxVest 1000 stock chart seamlessly integrates and functions on mobile, tablet, desktop, and web devices. Isn't it time you leave behind the old stock research routine, spending hours reading websites, out-of-date newsletters, and magazines? Instead, subscribe to the Philsgang MaxVest 1000 stock charts and plan your entire investment strategy. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264, and we'll see you on the charts.
St. Jude exceeds any expectation or any dream I could have ever had about a hospital. I was told we wouldn't get a bill. I didn't quite process that. How's this possible? It's possible through all the wonderful people who donate. I don't know if they are aware of what they do, but they're saving children's lives every day.
St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Finding cures. Saving children. Learn more at stjude.org.
If you're behind, and you know you're behind in your savings, you know you're behind from retirement, you haven't got enough retirement money, you're getting worried, and nobody helped you today. Did anybody help you today? Were you able to go to your mobile device today and say, what should I do with my stock? Did anybody do a video for you today? Did your planner, did your money manager, did the guy that's running your 401k, did he do a video for you today 3 times during the day, tell you exactly what to do with the stocks we're in? No. Now, when you join the gang, you can decide what you want to protect participate in. You can have the full schooling where you come to our class on a daily basis. That's done over the internet, of course. Or if you're a person that says, I just want you to make money for me because I don't have time to learn, and I have a program for that. And that's called my video stock program. So when the market goes up, you're going to make money. When the market goes down, you're going to make money.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Welcome back to the Phil's Gang Radio Show. Want to know more about Phil's Gang? Go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
We've got a biggie today. Today's top corporate story, Snap pricing its IPO $17 a share.
So I think this one is going higher.
$24. Snapchat opens at $24. But look, it's good news. It'll help revive the IPO market.
Dwayne in Texas, Dwayne.
My question is regarding Snap Incorporated. We've held the stock since last year following a $100 million deal with Time Warner, and it's steadily been a non-performer. Should we hold on for recovery or dump it and take our losses? Thank you, Jim.
Snap is today at its low. I try not to recommend selling stocks at their low. I think if it bounces, which it could, that might be a better chance to exit.
Unbelievable. I don't recommend getting out of a stock after you got slaughtered. Well, how about getting out of the stock before you get slaughtered? I think that'd be a good idea, don't you? I think it'd be a great idea if you got out of your stock before it went down. Kramer says, oh, no, let it go down, but don't get out after you get slaughtered. Stay in it. So let's see. This guy lost 60% in that stock. So he's going to have to wait for that stock to go up 120% to break even. You know what his chances of that stock going up 120%? It's unbelievable, the advice you're given. It is unbelievable. Unbelievable. Now, Snap, my gang, who was in Snap, made money on the way down. See, when Snap was at its peak, when they made that deal, it was around $21. And immediately, we started to get the sell signal. First, we got a caution signal where it was green and it was going down. And when that happens, it tells you not to invest, even though it's green. Then when it turned red, it's telling you the institutions that own Snap are going to pull their money out. And exactly what happened. It turned red. And it just stopped. It just dropped. The first drop, when it turned red, it went from $18 dropped all the way down to $10. It's unbelievable. All you had to know is that when it started to turn green and it was going down, you knew, if you were with me and you were using my MV2 color-coded chart, it would tell you not to put the money in. It's even... It's even voice activated. Tells you not to get in. And then when it turned red, it's telling you you got an opportunity to make money as it goes down to short it. That's what this guy should have been doing. He should have been shorting the stock. He would at least got, if it dropped from, let's say he started to short it at $18. And let's say he shorted from $18 down to $10. That's what, 45% he would have picked up? But no, he's being said, stay in it. I don't like selling stocks after you lose all that money. You got to be out of your mind. It's unbelievable. Just crazy. Well, anyways, so I got, I think, a great stock idea for us, okay? And by the way, I want to bring up two stocks that I begged you. I said, why don't you join the gang and follow two video stocks? You haven't got to do a thing. I will tell you, I alert you, went to buy the stock, and one was $1, and the other one was Starbucks. And I said, you haven't got to do a thing. If you're very busy, and you don't even have time, and during the day, I do 3 updated videos on the stocks that we select for the gang. And they can, during the day, they're only about a minute long, minute and a half videos, and they're updated 3 times during the day. Does anybody do that for you for $39.95? I don't think anybody does that in the country. Update it 3 times a day, and then has a team standing by, a coach to help you if you're not sure what to do. So, first, let's take Starbucks. So Starbucks, we knew with Starbucks, we got in, and Starbucks had a great signal. And we don't care about the fundamentals of Starbucks. We don't care where they're located. We don't care what their margins are. We don't care. We don't care the straws they're using. We don't care their gross margin. We don't care their free cash flow. We don't care about anything about that. But why should I have to worry about that stuff? I mean, it's amazing. You don't need to know any of that. And this is what they tell you on TV. You need to go get a stockbroker. You need somebody to tell you all that. You don't need that. You need just to be told if the money's going in. And the people that put the money in is the institution. When they pull the money out, it's the institutions. That's pretty simple, isn't it? Just like with Snap. You would have got out perfectly. Well, anyways, so we decided to let's buy Starbucks. And we had a nice buy signal on Starbucks. And it was beautiful. We started, we had a buy. First of all, it was red at $48, kept going up. It was still red at $49, telling us don't buy it yet, even though it's going up, because institutions weren't buying, they weren't investing enough money to sustain that move up. Then it went from $49, it went up to $50, still red. And so actually it started to go up at $47.38, and then it turned green at 51. So we didn't buy it from 47 up to 51. Remember how it works, what pros do. Okay, they always get in later, and then they get out earlier. Getting in later means just this. When the stock is going up, that's not proof it's a good stock just because it's going up. Market makers can make a stock go up. That's what they do from 9:30 to 5 after 10 every morning. More people lose money from 9:30 in the morning to 5 after 10 than any other time. Because they fake you out. They'll move stocks up. The market makers move the stock price up, even though they don't have any buyers trying to suck you in. It's amazing, the games they play. So the stock finally turned green, and it went from the $51, and then she shot right up to about $54.24. That was, I think, about, what did we say, about 5%, I think. 6%. And then it didn't turn red, but it started to pull back. It was still green and started to pull back, which means to take profits, and we did. And we just kept a couple shares. Now we're waiting to add back once it breaks back above $54 when it's still green. I mean, it guides you all the way through. It's like having a road map. It tells you exactly what to do. There's no guessing. It's a great chart. We'll be right back after this break. 877-600-GANG. Join my gang.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG.
I will make sure that all the stocks that we are engaged in that are going up, we will get maximum returns, and we will be out of those stocks by watching our color-coded chart. You never again will have to worry about being out of an individual stock or an ETF or an index when the market crashes. You will be out before it does happen. All you got to do is join my gang, 877-600-GANG, 877-600-GANG. I'm reaching out to you. All I'm asking you to do is to reach back to the kids at St. Jude when you're making money.
Don't wait. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com. What are people saying?
Back about 2005, I found myself out of work. One of the things I was doing was KCA was playing Phil's Gang at noon, and he was predicting in 2005 a collapse of the housing market. Phil's Gang feller, he was on it, and nobody else was predicting what he predicted, but he was on the money. He was talking in 2005. He was talking about how people had the teaser rates with their mortgages, and that the whole thing was going to collapse. And he knew what time it was. You got to respect that.
At St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, we're fighting against childhood cancer every day. At the heart of this battle are our donors.
Most of us want to make some type of difference in the lives of others. St. Jude does miraculous work.
The fact that no one has to pay, it's a place where everyone is treated as an equal.
Everybody is welcome here, and it doesn't matter your religion or what part of the world you're from. All that is taken away. It just gives you some hope.
It's just a nice feeling to put your energy into something that really does genuinely make a difference in a child's life.
There's just no greater gift. If we have the ability to help, then we have a responsibility to help.
Finding cures, saving children. St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Find out how you can help at stjude.org.
What if you could have an in-depth understanding of the stock market just like the pros? Well, thanks to Phil Grandy and philsgang.com, you can. philsgang.com offers comprehensive, up-to-date market information designed to help you understand and anticipate market behavior. With philsgang.com, you'll build your investing confidence even through down cycles and periods of uncertainty. Go to philsgang.com. philsgang.com today. 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264. philsgang.com has taught thousands of people from all walks of life how to invest and make profits in the stock market. philsgang.com can help you generate extra income, maximize your retirement financial savings, and teach you how to avoid costly investing mistakes. With the Phil's Gang membership, you get all the comprehensive stock research and data, analysis tools, Phil's recommendations, and the professional customer support you need to make smarter, more profitable investing decisions. Don't wait. Call today, 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Or go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. Did you know Phil Grandy hosts a daily live stock market investing webinar class? Never miss a beat with the market and your investments. Learn, invest, and profit with philsgang.com. Call 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-GANG. Welcome back to the Phil's Gang Show. Learn, invest, and make profits with philsgang.com in 2018. Give us a call, 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. You know, I've been doing this for over 40 years. And the worst thing that ever happened to this stock market is when they went to discount brokerage. You used to pay a broker $150, $125 when they put stocks together for you. When you bought some stock, now you pay $5. Something you can go free now. Some places don't think you can pay a commission. And what destroyed the business was the culture was changed. When they went to discount brokerage, the brokerage houses couldn't make money because they couldn't go from $125 where they gave you the best research. They got, they got the best analysts they could get. They used to compete for analysis. It was unbelievable how competitive it was. You could make a lot of money as an analyst. And when they changed it to you only have to pay $5 now instead of $125, the brokerage firms then got rid of any fiduciary relationship they had with you because they then went out and bought the stocks first and marked them up to you. And they're still doing that today. That's what's got to be changed. They buy them first and mark them up to you. Before, brokerage houses never bought stock and marked it up. They were a pure middleman, and they worked hard for you. That's what destroyed this whole stock market, because we lost the fiduciary relationship.
Our responsibility begins and ends with our partners and our shareholders, and that's it.
That's what destroyed it. And then when the dot-coms came in a hot stock market, and then they go out and they start these IPOs. In the morning, the stock would be $5. By the time the market closed, it was $85. And people would buy them at $85. It's just crazy. So the only way you're going to make money in the stock market is not sit there and study a company's balance sheet. It's very easy. Let the big institutions, let the big banks, let the hedge funds, let the insurance companies, let them hire all the talent. Let them do all of the research. And when they buy a stock, whether it's like Starbucks, and I said, why don't you join the gang? Try it. Remember I kept saying that to you? And I said, also buy Dollar Tree. We bought Dollar Tree. We had about an 8% gain in that. And then we got out. If you look at Dollar Tree, this was amazing. I shouldn't say amazing because it's what it does. DLTR is the symbol. So both those stocks, I tried to get you to join my gang. I said, follow me on just those two. You see how we'll make money on these two stocks. So Dollar Tree started out, and again, same situation. She started going up at around $80, but it never turned to green. Finally, at $86, it turned green, telling you, okay, the institutions have put enough money in. Remember, they all follow each other like cattle. They all buy the same stock. So now Dollar Tree went up from $86, and then it went up to about $95. And that's probably about, I don't know what that is, maybe 10%. 10%. And then we started to see, while it was green, it starts pulling back. And that's a signal not to get out of the stock. We reduce our shares back. If we have 500 shares on, 1,000 shares on, we call it a scout. We just reduce it back to 2 shares. That's it, 2. Just so you're engaged. 2 shares. And then we started to see, all of a sudden, 3 days later, it turned red. Turned red. So we got out completely, and then it dropped the next day from $94.38 all the way down to $79. Dropped 15%, and we weren't in that stock. And it gave us 2 days. My chart gave us 2 days. Matter of fact, more than that. It gave us actually, when the green started to decline, which is a signal to start paring back your shares, we had about 6 days of that. And then we got 2 days of red that tells you, get out of Dodge. Get out of Dodge. Turn mother's picture to the wall and run. And we did. And it dropped 15%. Now, your broker's not going to do that. The people who run your 401k, are you kidding? Your 401k? They're a bunch of gangsters. The 401ks it's a crime. They should be in jail, these people that run 401ks. They don't work for you. They work for the mutual fund companies. I'm not going to get into all that today. So the only way you're going to make money in the stock market, remember, only 20% of the people in the stock market, including 401k, ever make money in the market. Just 20%. The old 20% rule. 20% of the people that work for you do all the work. You know the old rule? 20% of the people that work for you do all the work. You know the old rule? 20% of the people that work for you do all the work. You know the old rule? 20% of the people that work for you do all the work. You know the old rule? 20% of the people that work for you do all the work. You know the old rule? 20% of the people that work for you do all the work. You know the old rule? 20% of the people that work for you do all the work. You know the old rule? 20% of the people that work for you do all the work. You know the old rule? 20% of the people that work for you do all the work. You know the old rule? 20% of the people that work for you do all the work. You know the old rule? 20% of the people that work for you do all the work. You know the old rule? 20% of the people that work for you do all the work. You know the old rule? 20% of the people that work for you do all the work. You know the old rule? 20% of the people that work for you do all the work. You know the old rule? 20% of the people that work for you do all the work. You know the old rule? 20% of the people that work for If you look in your closet, you only really wear 20% of the clothes in your closet. 20% rule is a great rule because it really works. But in stocks, it's so perfect because only 20% of the people ever make money in the stock market consistently. And we've been able, with our charting, help that happen because people will stay with me forever as long as they don't lose money. They'll stay with anybody as long as they don't lose money. Of course they want to make money. I've been here 19 years, almost our 20th anniversary. I've been out in these same stations. And what I've been able to do for all those years is I just got smarter and smarter from a point of view. I got more, I shouldn't say smarter, I got more input. You do this every day, 24/7, you start seeing how the market really works. And at the end of the day, all this fluff, all these analysts you see on CNBC and Fox and all these things, Bloomberg and all these experts that come on, that's all crap. You don't need to know any of it. You did know before the discount brokerage, but you didn't do it. Your broker worked hard. He was the analyst. That's why he charged you $125 when you bought some shares, not $5. They're gone now. That doesn't happen anymore. So the only way is to keep it simple. Is just follow the money. And it took me all those years to design a chart, to do the algorithms, where I could come up with a chart for myself. It was just for me to trade. I had no intention of leasing this chart out for $24. And then I finally decided I would do that. It works. So all I ask is just give some money to St. Jude if it works for you. So just try it. It works. All right. So 877-600-GANG. You're not going to make money with your 401k. I trust you're not. The 401k is nothing more than a big skimming operation. It really is. All right. So let's move on. I think gold is going to be fantastic. Gold has gotten smacked so hard. Nobody wants gold. And here's what's going to happen. If you remember, if you go back to 2008, when the market crashed, the first thing they started to do it, and when they started that crash, the first thing they did is they started to print money. They started to print money. And remember how the market from 2001 to 2008 was doing so well. Because remember, they lowered rates very low and credit standards very low. And they went to people and they begged them, pull your money out of your house. Pull all that equity. You don't need that equity. Pull it out. The economy's doing so great. The housing market's doing so great. Pull out all that money and go spend it. Because they want you to spend, because spending is 70% of our economic GDP growth, and that's how we got to 3.5%, because people pulled out $35 billion from their home. But how did that work out? It didn't work out because what happened? We had a crash, and what happened? People lost $4 trillion in their home equity. They kept pulling out, couldn't get it back. 8 million people lost their homes. $7 trillion was lost in the stock market, which about 4.5 was 401ks. So I'm going to tell you when I get back why gold is going to be the best investment you ever made.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
At philsgang.com, we teach you how to secure your financial stability. With a Phil's Gang membership, you will learn and understand how to invest in the stock market and how to keep those profits. Avoid the financial pain of 2008. Don't be exposed to losing your retirement nest egg. Take control and secure your investments with philsgang.com. Don't hesitate. Learn, invest, and make profits with Phil's Gang. For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call, 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
Are you ready to get serious about your financial future? Reduce your debt, pay off those student loans, and prepare for retirement. Taking control of your finances can be intimidating, but with philsgang.com, you will be educated and guided to make smart investment decisions in the stock market. If the market is up or down, philsgang.com is the only source where you'll learn how to trade stocks and how to invest in the stock market using professional-level skills and strategies. For more information, go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. Thousands of investors trust PhilsGang.com to deliver the tools and resources they need to invest with confidence. With the Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock charts, you have the power to create highest quality, color-coded, easy-to-read charts in just a few simple clicks. Designed specifically for technical analysis and investing, the Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock charts seamlessly integrates and functions on mobile, tablet, desktop, and web devices. Isn't it time you leave behind the old stock research routine, spending hours reading websites, out-of-date newsletters, and magazines? Instead, subscribe to the Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock charts and plan your entire investment strategy. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264, and we'll see you on the charts.
St. Jude exceeds any expectation or any dream I could have ever had about a hospital. I was told we wouldn't get a bill. I didn't quite process that. How's this possible? It's possible through all the wonderful people who donate. I don't know if they are aware of what they do, but they're saving children's lives every day.
St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Finding cures, saving children. Learn more at stjude.org.
When the market's open, we watch the market all day long. And when we see there's an opportunity for a stock, and it's a stock that we've been following, there's a lot of stocks we put on our watch list, and it has to hit a certain criteria. Then when it does, we alert you. You immediately get an alert that says, we bought this stock, X stock, at $30. So you get an alert immediately. What's better than that? I mean, nobody does that for you. But the most important thing, they'll say, okay, here's why we're getting out now, or here's why we're taking profits. I think it's going to go down. Look, the most important thing is this. I want you to be prepared for when the market does tank or rally, that you're with us, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG. Join my gang right now, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG, and you'll be in position, and you'll sleep at night, and you don't have to worry.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com. Are you ready to make profits in the stock market? Why not check out philsgang.com or give us a call, 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. You know, I'd love to talk about Woodward's book, and I'd love to talk about the comment that was made by Newt.
Bob went around to please all of his left-wing friends, gathered up every piece of trash he could, poured it all into a book. I think it's a sad comment.
Now, I'd love to talk about all that, but I got a bigger job, okay? You can pick all that stuff up. Just go to Fox, which I think does the best job, and all the other stations, and you'll get that. My job is to get you to retirement. And if you're listening and you're 28 years old, you better start putting money away now. And the only way you're going to make money, again, is you follow the money. And all I ask, if you join me, let me help you, I just ask you to send money to St. Jude. Doing this for 19 years. That's all I ask. Right now, we've got a situation. I've said the stock market is going to collapse. I said it was going to start. I said January 16th was the first day of the stock market crash. Because it takes time. It takes a long time for a market to crash. We just got from Goldman Sachs today. Their market indicator shows crash dead ahead. But it could be months and months. As long as they keep printing money and doing stock buybacks, they can put off the stock market crash for years. While they're putting the stock market crash off, they're killing the economy from within. They're destroying jobs. They're destroying, and I won't get through it all. They're destroying the whole economy from within. We've never had an economy recover. Our economy hasn't recovered since 2008. It's been propped up with cheap money and low interest rates, but nobody wants to hear about it. So there's a great way to make money if you just keep it simple. And you've got to be able to sell stocks when they crash. You got to know when to get out and make sure when those stocks are going down, you're benefiting. You're benefiting. I'm not talking about these advertisements you hear on the radio on Saturday. Oh, give us $100,000 and you never lose your 100. You always keep your principal. I'm not talking about that crap. It doesn't work. That's all a joke. I'm talking about the old-fashioned way. When a stock like Dollar Tree, when it showed the institutions were pulling the money out, which took me years and years to develop the algorithm, and it worked. The stock, we got out. The second day it was red, and the third day it dropped 15%. Tell me it doesn't work. Of course it works. And I always say just try it for a month. But here's the whole problem. Right now, we got what we call emerging markets. We got emerging markets, and those emerging markets are in trouble. Now, what's that mean, emerging markets? Okay, when we came back from 2008, the only way they could come back is to print a lot of money. And to give that money, remember, to take and print $85 billion a month to go out and buy treasuries to drop the 3.7% interest rate that the government was charged on its $20 trillion in national debt. They had to get that back down to 1%. So by buying treasuries, that treasury yield or the interest goes down. So they printed $85 billion a month to buy these treasuries, so they dropped that interest rate. What helped cause the crash at 3.7% because we couldn't afford it, and they dropped it down to about 1%. Then they printed another $7 trillion, and they gave that $3 trillion to stick into the stock market. So that's $85 billion. They stuck another $3 trillion into the stock market directly to get those stocks propped up. Then they printed another $8 trillion to give to the big institutions, the insurance companies and so forth, to go out and buy their own shares back to push those prices up. It was all front-loaded, all rigged. And then they printed this money and printed it. They printed so much money, and they dropped it to make sure the rates were near zero, and they flooded the economy with money like they never did before, and the dollar value dropped 40%. Then they decided, let's flood the whole world. Let's give the central banks around the whole world. Let's give it to Europe. Let's give it to Italy. Everybody, let's give them free money. Let's give them all this money. Because with that money, they'll come to the United States and they'll invest. So the emerging markets borrowed $52 trillion, 16 countries. We're talking about Colombia, Hungary, Indonesia, Chile. China is one of the biggest emerging markets. The Philippines, Peru, and so on. So they go and they borrow this money because there's so much money. And remember, they can't come to no country can come to us and invest with their currency. They always have to invest with dollars. So they borrowed $52 trillion, 16 countries. And that was fine because they thought we're going to pay it back with cheap dollars. Look, America's printing all this money and they're giving money away for free. Well, here's what they didn't think about. It was a perfect storm. Perfect storm was brewing. So Trump gets in. He starts telling everybody how he's going to turn America around, which he's done a fantastic job. Hate him or love him, he did a fantastic job. But he had a perfect storm that was brewing underneath his Make America Great Again. It was a time bomb. It was his Achilles heel. What was it? These emerging markets, which China is the biggest one. When the dollar starts going up, remember what they're trying to do now. The fake narrative that the economy is fantastic, it has to be proven going into the midterm election by showing that the dollar's going up. But you got to prove, the way you prove the economy's terrific and strong is with a strong dollar. So the narrative was fake, so they had to prove it by pushing the dollar up. How do you push the dollar up? You got to raise interest rates. Whoa, wait a minute. We got 16 countries we call in a basket emerging markets, including Peru, the Philippines, South Africa, Thailand, Turkey, Vietnam, that we loaned all, that gave them all this money, but they were paying it back with cheap money. Now interest rates have gone up 7 times. 7 times. 5 under Trump. 2 more times. Going to happen September, December. And they're getting squeezed. Italy's almost going bankrupt. Turkey is going bankrupt because they can't afford to pay $52 trillion back when the dollar is strong. And what is happening, they're artificially pushing up the strong dollar when they shouldn't be because the economy's not strong, but they're creating a fake narrative it is strong by just pushing the dollar. Say, look, oh, it's strong. Look, economy's strong. Look, don't worry about the tariff. I love that. Don't worry about the tariff. Are you kidding me? I mean, don't worry about trade deficits. What are you, nuts? So the bottom line is this. What's going to happen? We're already seeing it. These emerging markets are going to start collapsing. Because you can't be saying to everybody, we have the best economy in the world, and we're going to keep raising interest rates, and you've got 16 countries out there that are choking, that are dying. It's like a disease. It's going to roll over into all the good economies. In Europe, it's going to roll over. It's like a disease that spreads, and it's going to take. And in this country, that's where the stock market crash is going to come from. Because they can't stop it now. Because once they put the lie out, it's got to keep going that we have the best economy in the world. We have the best economy in the world with a national debt? Are you kidding? $21 trillion? Then add Social Security, Medicare, another $70 trillion? We're growing, the national debt's growing 36% faster than the economy. Household debt's $13 trillion. That's rising 60% faster than wages. Are you kidding? And this is what they're saying?
We have the greatest economy in the history of our country. We have things that have never happened before.
Yeah, and what we have never happened before was the emerging markets. And he's got, Trump, remember, is a real estate developer. He put bad people around him. The worst person he's put around him was Larry Kudlow. And remember, Kudlow he took the place of a bad guy. What was his name? Cohen from Wall Street, Gary Cohen. They're feeding Trump all his nonsense. So here's what's going to happen. They're going to keep raising rates to prove the strong dollar going into the election at the expense of the American people, because the American people, you start raising rates against household debt where they have household debt of $13 trillion or household debt individual $137,000 against income of a family of $57,000, it doesn't work. And each morning before your feet hit the floor, when you get out of bed, guess what? The national debt went up by $1.5 billion. We have the highest number of multiple jobs. No, things aren't good. And it's going to be this dollar is going to take the emerging market down, and we see it. So why don't you join my gang? And it doesn't matter to us, because we'll be in the right position at the right time. Try it for just 30 days. And just judge my performance, and then help St. Jude. 877-600-GANG. See you on the charts.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grandy, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
I will make sure that